Hey guys, this is Kai-Toons in Shamrock Square, and today I'll be doing a video about a book I recently made, The Adventure of Calcium. So let's start. Yeah. Calcium was an element with two valence electrons that she needed to give to someone so she could have a full shell. She then saw Carbon, so she went to him and asked him if he would help her out. Carbon said, "No way, I want to bond with oxygen. Go find someone else." Hurt by Carbon's rudeness, Calcium sadly left him alone and wandered off to find a hopefully nicer person to bond with. Calcium then found Fluorine off in the distance, and she would be the perfect element to bond with. She went over to Fluorine and asked her if she wanted to bond with her. Sadly, it turned out Fluorine was already bonded with Magnesium. "Why does no one want to bond with me?" she cried. Poor Calcium started crying in a mood of loneliness and sadness. Calcium then heard someone call out her name. "Calcium?" Calcium turned around to see Sulfur, a fellow element. "Is something wrong?" he asked. Calcium replied, "No one wants to bond with me so I can have a full shell." "Well, it's your lucky day," exclaimed Sulfur. "How so?" she asked with a confused look on her face. "I need 2 electrons to make a full shell, and you need to lose 2 electrons to make a full shell. So if I give you my electrons, we'll both have full shells." "Exactly," Sulfur said as they combined and formed the compound calcium sulfide. So she gave them her 2 valence electrons, and they were content with their new full shells. And then there's a biography. You can read it. You can pause the videos yourself. I'm reading it for you. So anyways, here's a bit more info. So basically what happens is elements have valence electrons, which are basically electrons on the outermost shell. But eventually they get tired of not having a full shell, except for noble gases, because they already have full shells, so they don't want to react with anyone. So they have to find someone, and so electrons either have to gain more electrons or lose them. So they go to find someone that they're compatible with. And when they find that someone, they give them their electrons, and they form compounds, which are combinations of different elements. Example, if calcium gives sulfur her 2 electrons, and he has a full shell, and she would have a full shell, because that would take away the outermost shell of hers, and the next one would be a full shell. And they would form the compound calcium sulfide. For example, carbon dioxide. It's a compound of carbon and 2 oxygens. H2O, a combination of 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom. And salt, or sodium chloride, a combination of 1 sodium atom and 1 chlorine atom. Okay, enough with the lesson. I'm in this video.